Hello, my name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 6th of October. Let's see. So, Mina Lee, capitalism is evil. Don't really understand what's wrong. I think the interesting thing here is how she's going to give a really interesting defense of markets. Somewhat Marxian, but not quite. Not quite. This is interesting. So I'll have to talk about Capital, which I'm sure you really want me to do, considering I read it 25 years ago, and it's a complicated mess, but it's mostly just a fucking mess. Really, only one thing about Marx, or Capital, Capital. Only one thing really struck me in that, and that's Marx can't add. We'll get into that here, I guess, because Lee seems to be perfectly fine with designer brands charging a lot, and I think that's perfectly reasonable, in case you hadn't guessed. Now you see, the thing about capitalism is when a free marketer, let's say, says it's perfectly fine for somebody to charge a lot, what they mean is as long as people are willing to buy it, right? This is going to be a little bit different, strangely, from what she says, right? So remember, we were talking about how Miss Lee disliked a certain clothing brand called Shein, or Shein, excuse me. Looks like it should be pronounced Shein, but it's pronounced Shein, or at least that's what she did. She called it, and because I don't spend a lot of time with women's fashion, really, I will believe her, right? Although one of the people that she featured on her video, one of the little clips that she used, that person called it Shein. That person had just spent a whole lot of money on the stuff. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Not bad. All right. Although the scale mail seems to give the same armor class. As the leather. Oops. I was supposed to be doing did it again. Oh, crap. All right. So, the conjuration. The guys that Lee does not like are charging cheap prices to people, and she's okay with, apparently, poor people buying poor people clothes, but not for rich people buying poor people clothes, so that they can just have lots of different clothes. Which is kind of weird, right? It's kind of anti-democratic, right? I guess you'd say, right? You're saying that, in a way, these clothes aren't good enough for you because you're rich, because you have money. That's something you think they'd say more in medieval times than today. Oh, thank you. Because I'd forgotten I was confused already. Strength. Okay, I'm scared. I'm super scared. This is not good. I'm wondering if I even missed a level. No, I didn't try a descent yet. Screw it. Nothing there. Should have hit that over with the conjuration. Oops, and I need to remember to run up and get the thing that I did all that for. Right? So Lee seems to have this problem with rich people wearing poor people clothes so that they can seem to have a different outfit every day. But what they're trying to do, remember, is that they're trying to not in their everyday life do something like that. They're trying to be influencers, right? They're trying to be people that other people look up to as far as fashion is concerned. The way they can do that or the way they've chosen to try to do that, which may be completely different things, is to fall down and go boom. The way they've chosen to try to accomplish that goal is to keep up with trends, right? Which is one way to do it. I mean, being a real trendsetter is hard. However, following current trends quickly isn't as hard, especially if you have money, right? So, it's a certain kind of person these girls look up to. And they want to the best of their ability, right? Do the same thing. It's early on, and they don't have a lot of experience in this, and they're trying to basically get the experience, build up the following, that sort of thing. And this has nothing to do with capitalism. The only thing we saw that had anything to do with capitalism, crap, was Rotsford isn't a good, didn't do many good. I guess a couple of I had 2 enchantings, but a couple of enchantings into that broadsword probably would have defeated the vampire bat.